Bakit ma? Hindi kita ginagalaw ah.
That's it. Serious.
Woo! Hola, mi amigos, this is Tony Hearts and welcome back to my channel. Ayan, medyo namamalat ako agang-aga. Anyway, this is something that I really want to share because this is something that I also want to practice for myself because we're getting old. Feels like napakarami natin kailangan ma-achieve, kailangan nating matutunan, ganyan. I list down all the things na ma-share ko sa inyo ngayong araw na to. Ano kaya yun? Make sure to subscribe to my channel and then click the bell button para ma-notify ka na aking mga bagong videos. Ayan, meron akong mga nakakatuwang videos dyan. So, you better watch it then. Also, if you're liking my videos and comment, yeah. I would love to read all your comments. Make sure that put everything down, all your suggestions, all your reactions, your anything and everything that you want to share to me. I'll be happy to read all your comments and maybe pwede nating magamit yan for my next content, di ba? For today, I am going to tackle things about adulting, about things that we should start doing in our 30s. But hindi lang to nag-apply sa mga friends natin dyan na nasa 30th something or nasa 30ish. Ayan, kasi pwede rin to sa inyo ng mga 20ish, 20ish, 40ish, 50ish, and all that. In our 20s, ito yung time na, sabi nga nila, ito yung time na we're only experimenting, that we're still trying to figure out things, what we really want in life. So, we're figuring out kung ano ba talagang gusto natin sa buhay, anong gusto natin ma-achieve, pagdating natin ng 30 years old, andun tayo sa kailan pa tayo pwede magseryoso and all. Or so in our 20th, maybe some of you already, some of you, kasi hindi na ako 20, wala na ako sa kalendaryo. Ayan. But I'm not too old, excuse me. Mga 20ish dyan, maybe some of you already graduated from college, and some of you already scored your dream job, or kahit anong mga jobs na gusto nyo, di ba? Or anumang job na napasok nyo dahil hindi mag-fit, hindi pa kayo makakita ng para dun sa natapos nyo. Or maybe some of you started your small business, so congratulations if you did. Maybe some of you decided to settle down for some reasons, yeah, that's okay. If that's what you really want in life, or wala naman talagang perfect time or perfect timing sa pag-asawa or sa marriage, that's okay for as long as you're taking care of your family and you're living a happy life, diba? Walang masama doon. This is the time that we don't know what to do yet with our lives, diba? Hindi pa natin alam kung ano mga gusto natin sa buhay, but then when we reach 30, it's time for us to step up. That's when we're thinking to get more serious in life. Yun yung time na want to become a better adult. Nakaka-relate ba kayo doon? Kasi yun yung kasi yung nasa isip ko. Like, when I reach 30 years old, parang nandun na yung nagmamadali. Parang nagmamadali ako sa buhay na ito. Pagdating ng ganito, gusto ko ma-achieve to. So like I said, it's the time that we need to be more serious about everything. We need to take care of ourselves, of our health, and everything in between. So in this video, I'm going to share some life-changing situations, the things that we should start doing in our 30s. So sabi nga nila, life is short. So we have to make every second count. We have to do valuable things. We have to do something that will make us happy, and contented, and something that will make us a better person. So in our 30s, tapos ka na pa, Dominicana?
Sige.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we have to be positive every day. But being positive every day is something na napakahirap gawin. Because, alam mo, di ba, how can we do that? Bihira siyang dumigtan. Nawawala ako. So, yun nga, we have to, paano tayo magiging positive sa araw-araw, lalo na kung may problema, di ba? Minsan talaga dumarating sa point na even we're trying to be positive, andun pa rin yung pinapasukan ka ng mga negative thoughts. Pinapasukan ka ng slight depression dahil sa mga nararamdaman natin, sa mga problema, ganyan. Aminin natin, adulting is really hard. Napakahirap talaga kapag tumatanda ka or nagkakaedad ng isang tao kasi you have to face everything, you have to face every problem. There's nothing you can do but to work on it, diba? And there's nothing you can do but to solve it alone or to solve it with your partner. Minsan mahirap kapag lalo na kapag wala kang malapitan and you're just trying to figure things out on your own, diba? Adulting is really hard. Alright, so we'll start with the things that we should start doing in our 30s. First comes first, of course, si God. Yeah. Let's make some of our time. I know you're too busy, maybe in your work, with your family, with everything else, but please don't forget to thank God for all your blessings. Alam mo yun, yung hindi na natin sila siya kakausapin dahil may kailangan tayo. Because like I said a while ago, life is too short. Sa dami ng nangyayari ngayon, sa araw-araw, hindi lang sa bansa natin, hindi lang sa mga nangyayari sa mga buhay natin ngayon, talagang prayer can move mountains. There. And number 2, we have to take care. In our 30s, it's very important to us to take care of ourselves. Para umabot tayo ng 80 years old, diba? There are a lot of multivitamins, diet supplements, or food supplements na naglalabasan sa market that are BFAD approved na pwede nating i-take for as long as recommended by our doctors, diba? And some naman, mabibili natin over the counter because of the reviews, tinitake na natin siya. Yun ay depende sa response ng katawan natin. Hindi tayo pwedeng basta mag-take at ituloy yung isang diet supplement na hindi naman pala nag-agree yung katawan natin. So, we have to make sure that we're taking the right pill, diba? Of course, start eating vegetables, fruits, If coffee is not good for you, then stop drinking coffee. And of course, kung meron kang bisyo, like madalas kang uminom, araw-araw ka nakakaubos ng isang pack na sigarilyo, I know it's hard to withdraw yung bagay na nakaugalian mo na, lalo na kung araw-araw mong ginagawa. But think about this. Kung gusto mo talagang humaba pa yung buhay mo, kung gusto mo talaga na hindi ka magkasakit, you have to gradually, nasabi ko po ay dahan-dahan, hindi biglaan. Alam ko mahirap kapag biglaan kasi madalas doon mas madaling kapitan ng sakit kapag biglaan nating winidraw yung pag-inom, yung paninigarilyo, di ba? Pero unti-unti, try natin na i-substitute siya ng ibang bagay, di ba? Hanggang sa totally matanggal natin. And sleep for 8 to 10 hours. Well, this is something na hindi ko masyado nagagawa because as we get older, sabi nga nila, mas lumiliit yung time ng pagtulog ng tao. I know, especially sa mga working moms, sa mga working parents dyan, it's hard. Naiintindihan ko kayo because I can relate. But then at least try na makabawi, lalo na kapag weekends, 'di ba? Kapag wala kang trabaho, you think wala kang ginagawa, try to sleep as much as you can para makabawi yung katawan. And then exercise, this is something that yun, this is something na taon-taon, alam niyo ba, taon-taon magda-diet ako, taon-taon mag-exercise na ako, mag-enroll ako sa gym, tatakbo ko, mag-jogging ako. Nasaan na? Wala eh. Try at least once or maybe like thrice a week to do some exercise. Maybe you can start with yoga. Kasi yung yoga, ano lang siya, para kind of stretching your body. There, so we have to be active. Yung katawan natin kailangan maging active, kailangan nagpapawis para to be healthier. And as much as possible, i-less natin yung sugar, mga soft drinks, yung carbs. Alam ko mahirap, especially dito sa mga kanin lovers, sa mga burger lovers, pizza lovers dyan. Alam ko napakahirap. But, we try. God in His life!
Alright, for number 3, get to know yourself. again. I know you will say that, oh, I already know myself even before I enrolled to college, or I already know myself since I was a kid. Sabihin na natin na kilala mo na ang sarili mo. But then, there are some things na akala natin, di ba? Akala natin, kilala na natin sarili natin, and we have been building our dreams since we were kids. But alam niyo yun, as time pass, things change, you know, yung priorities natin nag-iiba. Things change for some reasons, di ba? That means, you know, finding out what you really want in life, that's the time that you can move forward with a totally different outlook. Reevaluate yourself kung ano gusto mong maging. Reassess your career path. In our 30s, nandito na yung we're looking for our passion. Ano ba talaga yung passion natin? Siguro, mas iniisip natin yung practical side of things. Diba? Because we have to earn money because we were not born with silver spoon, diba? Or with golden spoon. We have to earn money. We have to work. Ano yun, sometimes practicality is more important than what we do. In order for us to get what we want, we have to work hard. Bonus na lang kapag natagpuan natin yung passion natin at the same time, we're working on it. Alright, number 4, you have to get serious about your relationships. Alright, ito yung time na in our 30s is,
Well, sabi nga nila, once we already reach the big 3, it's time for us to settle down, or it's time for us to think of having our own family.
dun sa mga single, 'di ba? Nape-pressure minsan kayo na to get a jowa, to get a boyfriend. Nape-pressure kayo na to enter into a relationship. Relationship is a matter of choice. If they don't really want to enter into a relationship, baka natin sila pipilitin, 'di ba? Hayaan natin sila mag-enjoy to fulfill their lives. Maybe the reason is because ayaw nila na may ibang kumokontrol ng buhay nila. Alam mo yun, ayaw nila na merong sila i-consider na ibang tao before they do things, 'di ba? Or ayaw nila na may kahati ng oras nila, 'di ba? So it's their choice. So we should not pressure them na, alam mo yun, na magka-jowa or ikasal, 30 na. Or number 5, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamahirap. Ito yung isa sa mga pinakamahirap. It is a work in progress, kumbaga. But in your 30s, you have to consider start saving, start investing, and start paying off your debt. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I have learned is that ang pera kasi madaling kitain yan. Madaling kitain, pero napakabilis din niyang mawala. Especially if you don't spend them wisely. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to reward yourself sometimes. But you know, iba-iba tayo iba-iba tayo ng paraan kung paano natin mapapasaya yung mga sarili natin. Sabi nga, kapag ka nag-change tayo ng lifestyle, mas dumarami yung gastos. Kasi 'di ba, na-afford natin bumili ng mga ganito, ganyan without knowing na para sa pang-araw-araw pala natin uuubos na. So I suggest that you start budgeting, you start saving. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Like you have an account for your emergency fund, kang ATM na ginagamit mo sa pang-araw-araw mo, meron kang ATM for your travel, meron kang ATM for investment, 'di ba? So dapat hindi mo siya pinagsasama-sama kasi ang nangyayari doon kapag pinagsama-sama mo sila na pwedeng maapektuhan or magastos lahat. Let's not spend so much on things that will give us temporary happiness. I know you're working so hard and you wanna, alam niyo, may paminsan-minsan naman na ma-experience mo magkaroon ng ganitong klaseng bagay, 'di ba? It's not bad. You can do it as long as you have an extra money. Kung wala naman, kung alam mo sa sarili mo na ikaw yung tipo ng tao na madalas magipit, alamin mo muna sa sarili mo if you really want it, if it's a need or if it's just a want. Ask yourself first kung kaya mo ba maghintay, kasi yung bagay na yun naman for sure hindi naman yung kaagad-agad mauubos. For sure darating at darating yung time, makikita mo ulit yan. Hindi porke nakita mong sale ay bibili ka na, di ba? Hindi porke naka-promo yan, igagrab mo na. Also, start paying off debt. Ang utang, isang responsibilidad yan. Dapat binabayaran yan no matter how small or big it is. Kahit pa piso lang yan, basta inutang mo, ibalik mo. I don't understand why some people will sacrifice their relationship with the person, lalo na kung tao, yung pinagpunan nila ng pera. If you have a loan, if you have credit cards, make sure that you're paying them on time, kasi kung hindi, yung interest niyan palaki ng palaki. So pag naman meron kang utang sa ibang tao at sa tingin mo hindi ka makakabayad, make sure to set an agreement or arrangements na pwede ka makapagbayad ng unti-unti, 'di ba? Makipag-usap lang, and then wag basta mawawala kasi uso ang ghosting. Hindi natin pwede sabihin pera lang yan kasi pinagpaguran yun ng tao, but then consider na mabilis ka naman lumapit nung lumapit ka, mabilis ka naman nilang, hindi ka naman pinahindian, 'di ba? So magkaroon tayo ng yung konting hiya na lang, 'di ba? Para hindi madala yung tao, kasi kawawa naman yung iba na tao na nagbabayad na responsable, especially during emergency cases, di ba? Paano kung nagsasabi ka na pala ng totoo na kailangan mo talaga, and yet yun na lang yung tao na yun mahihiraman mo, pero dahil wala na siyang tiwala sa'yo, hindi ka na makahiram, di ba? Huwag natin paabutin sa ganon. So no matter how small or big it is, ang utang ay utang, kailangan ibalik. Alright? Number 6 is stop spending so much time on social media. Well, alam natin ngayon na social media is live. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, or anything else, Tinder, Tumblr. Wala namang MySpace, wala namang Friendsters. Ngayon, sa generation na to, social media is live. Well, depende sa kung paano mo yung gagamitin, diba? Some people especially the companies, are using it for business. Because imagine, billions of users, and then millions of people is spending like 5 to 8 hours straight on social media. Facebook is one of the most effective marketing platform or marketing tool. Next is YouTube, next is Instagram. So talagang gamit na gamit yan. If you're using it for personal, napakaraming pwedeng magawa ng social media sa atin. Depende, like I said, depende sa kung paano mo yung gagamitin. But sometimes, it affects us emotionally. Sometimes we start to doubt ourselves. And then sometimes, alam mo yun, we start comparing ourselves, especially sa mga achievement, dahil sa kagustuhan natin na makamit din kung ano yung nakikita natin. Alam mo yun, we're doing something na sometimes hindi na pala tayo or we're starting to be a different person dahil lang sa hinahabol natin yung status ng ibang tao. Yeah, it's you can post, you can update your social media, and then afterwards iwanan mo siya somewhere, and then do some things na mas kapaki-pakinabang, 'di ba? Yung mga friends ko na sinasabi nila na it's like 24/7 daw bukas yung nakikita nila ako online. But well, hell no, guys. I'm also a busy person. It's just that I have to make it active 24/7 kasi of course for business purposes, ganyan, and that's the only way for me to communicate. Sabi natin, it's the fastest way for me to communicate with my co-VAs, sa family, sa ibang mga friends. But that doesn't mean I'm not doing anything, because social media is part of my job. All of us, we have our own flaws. We have our own capabilities. We have our own achievements in life, whether it's big or small. Alright, we are down to number 7, travel in your 30s. So, alright, I'll make it real quick kasi kakain pa kami. I'll make it real quick. Well, if you haven't done this, I suggest that once, even just once a year, or maybe twice a year, you go some places, you go somewhere na hindi mo pa napupuntahan ever. Kasi bago sa paningin mo, bago sa pakiramdam mo, and then makakaramdam ka ng ibang gaan sa pakiramdam. Ayun, so you will love it. You will surely love it. You must try traveling once in your life kasi iba yung naibibigay ng pag-travel, especially kapag hindi masyado kang burnout sa trabaho, and then gusto mo ng kakaibang view, then I suggest that you do it. Whether you're traveling alone or with a companion, you must try it because traveling is good for the soul, your inner being, and it's good for your brain. Kasi sabi nga nila, pag nakikita natin ang lawak ng mundo, lumalawak din yung pananaw natin sa buhay. Alam mo yun, you will get to experience the things na akala mo hindi mo kayang gawin. At tayo madidiscover sa sarili natin kapag nag-travel tayo, especially when we're traveling alone. I haven't tried traveling alone, but it's part of my bucket list, and I think soon. Sana soon. Well, of course, for traveling, you have to make sure that you have enough funds to support your travels. Well, the reason why people are traveling is because gusto nila na pagtanda nila. Alam mo yon, there's something na pwede silang balikan. Yung mag-reminisce, ganyan, napunta ko sa lugar na to, ganyan, ang mga experiences ko. Like I said, you will discover a lot about yourself kapag na-try mo yung pag-travel. Number 8. Well, in our 30s, we have to end toxic relationships. Okay, so whether it's a toxic relationship with your significant other or your partner, your jowa, ganyan, or your family members or some of your relatives or your friends, ganyan, if they're not good for you, then cut the ties. It's time for you to cut your communication or cut your ties with them, especially kung wala man sila nagagawa sa buhay mo kundi magpasaway or maging negative na hindi ka suportahan sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, or wala silang masabing maganda about you at nagiging toxic lang sila sa buhay mo, then you have to cut your relationship with them. It's alam mo yun, because life is too short to spend it with all your dramas in life. Yung maging big deal na lahat ng bagay. Kung meron kayong mga alitan at hindi sila madaan sa santong dasalan, I mean sa pakiusapan, well, mas mabuti na lumayo na lang. Alright, at number 9, focus on work-life balance. So, a while ago, I mentioned about investing, discovering your passion, diba? This time, since we already worked so hard, I think it's time for us to loosen up a bit, start working smart. We have to balance it with our personal things na mas importante. And hopefully na dumating sa time na we can retire as early as 40 years old, diba? And we can do everything we want. Well, it's great if you're working so hard and then you're reaping what you saw, diba? You're reaping the benefits from working so hard, diba? Alright, and at number 10, number 10. At number 10, this is about going to spend time with our dear parents. Kasi at 30's, syempre nag-30 na tayo, diba? So ang parents natin, mas natanda na mga yan, nasa mga 60, diba? Kung bata-bata pa sila nag-asawa noon, siguro nasa mga 50, ganyan. Syempre they are getting old. Minsan mga yan, mas naghahanap, diba? Naghahanap ng time. So, as much as possible, you have to, kahit wala kang kailangan, you have to call them often. Call them, mga musta lang, makichika lang. I always do that. Sa totoo lang, naglo-load lang ako just to call my mom. Para may pagchikahan lang, wala lang, yun lang. Naglo-load na ako talaga para sa kanila, para sa kanya. Ayan, because I want to assure her na nandito lang ako palagi, na she can always talk to me, whether I'm busy, pero sinasabi ko na kung busy ako or hindi. Pero kapag before ako matulog, ewan ko, parang nandun yung feeling na kahit wala naman kayong pagkukwentuhan, dahil nga napagkwentuhan nyo na ng mga nakaraang araw, alam niyo yun, parang gusto mo pa rin silang tawagan just to make sure they're okay, ganyan. So, spend quality time with your parents. Spend quality time with your parents, call them more often. If you're married, spend time with your in-laws. Alam niyo yun. If you're not in good terms with your in-laws, well, at least make an effort para mag-spend ng time sa kanila, diba? Kung may nasasabi man sila about you or hindi ka man gustong napapag-usapan, just shrug it off, ganyan lang sila. But they love you. They still care for you and your family, of course. If you're with your in-laws, naghahanap din ng mga yan na syempre hinahanap nila yung anak nila na nasa'yo, diba? Tsaka yung mga apo. So, you have to spend time kasi ang buhay ay sobrang ikli. na hindi natin masasabi kung ano yung darating kinabukasan. So as much as possible, hanggat may time tayo, hanggat kaya natin, diba? Hanggat kaya natin makipag-communicate sa kanila, hanggat kaya natin na mabigyan sila ng oras, gawin natin. I hope you like it. I hope you learned from this video as well. So hanggang sa muli, paalam!